Good morning to everyone. This is the power of healing with Utabi Ungoweketelo. Yeah, it's been awake since 4. Not that it's not normal. So gradually we learn to accept to go to we only sleep for less than 8 hours. If not 4, it's 2. So I've learned that wake up, whether 2, 1, and just make biscuits and tea and relax it because eventually you're going to have to learn that we don't sleep. Some of us, we are. Spirituality has a way of not making you sleep. Mm, yeah, so I've been awake since 4. Uh, I actually had to go collect someone from the bus station this morning for today's cleansing ritual. So I'm still waiting for that call. Good things Zomlanda. Yeah. So yeah, that's our life. Ne? Anyways, it has nothing to do with today's topic. Uh, as I said, kumzilikazi kaMashobana, Shobana nogada kaZigode, uZigode kamkhatshwa, okhatshwe ngezinjini ezinde iy'nyawo ney'mfushazane, umkhatshwa wawo uzimangele, unyama yentini yawo uzimangele. Uh, uMalibasa waba sentabeni kwadliwa ilanga lishona. Nini nadla izimfe ezimbili waphuma khambi linye. Yeah, so that's me. So I decided to make this video this morning because I'm in corner. I'll be preparing for today. So the topic is the dangers of a wedding gown or um your exposing your pregnancy, guys, in public. I want to start with this one, your wedding gown. Um Basically it doesn't really start with a wedding gown. It cannot only be a wedding gown. It starts from isn't there? It starts from your lobola negotiations. Um, so we expose or we get too excited, and I think I've said this in my language. We get too excited about certain things that we end up not knowing what is bani, right? So you get that. Let's start with lobola negotiations. You start with lobola negotiations, and then you invite some people to the negotiations, for now some sort of, I don't know whether to call it after negotiation celebration or what, but yeah, we have a tendency, some of us, of doing that way after the negotiations, and then we have some sort of celebration. Traditionally, naturally, it's understandable we are celebrating, but traditionally it's wrong because lento into yomndeni, into that is still new, that is kept, it's into yabantu abadala. Lobola negotiations awabantu abadala. So it's not really about uwena for that moment, but for into yomndeni, and within umndeni also into yabantu abafew. Okay, uzwe umuntu athi yazi angazi kwayenzakalani, since wagcina ngokuvela ekhaya kwaba ukuphela kwento. Yes, the relationship continues. We're even staying together, we've got kids now, but since wagcina ngokuvela ekhaya, and then now you wonder ukuthi why angaphindanga abuya, and you get that sometimes akusesenayo into esafana ukuthi ixoxwe, akasafuni nokuthi size siyiqoqe siyithinte ukuthi manje ubuyela nini ekhaya. You need to wonder why, ne? You need to wonder why, guys. Sometimes in other families abangazazi izinto, you get that as soon as the negotiations are done, sekucala kuhlukaniswa imali. Le mali awuwazi umsamo ayiphahlelwanga, ayibikwanga, nabantu bebezofika ababikwanga ukuthi bazofika kuleli khaya. Nokuthi ngelanga, because you must also understand with our culture, once umuntu ezolotshola ngithi kucala kufika incwadi kucala. So leyo ncwadi leyo it prepares you ukuthi you do the necessary things um kini okwenziwa the necessary things kini. Now the necessary things also is to bike ukuthi kunabantu abazofika, so that the ancestors get involved from the word go, from protecting those people that are coming, ukuthi baze bazofika ekhaya. Hearts of men are evil, guys. So now, then, when nithola incwadi, it's preparation ukuthi do the necessary as per your culture, so that that day in itself is successful bafika abantu, because sometimes iyafika incwadi and then people are told ukuthi kunabantu abazayo, imangala abantu bangasafiki kuphantshwa iy'moto. There's weird stories, man, that you hear. Kuphantshwa iy'moto makufaneke bafike kulahleka imali umuntu all of a sudden sebambamba inkunzi. Yeah, guys, what we say, what we put there in public space, or abantu esibatshelayo, it is very important ukuthi uyabazi abantu obatshelayo ngezinto zakho. Not every ear has to hear izinto. So yeah, and sometimes you get that, okay, fine, there are few people that nalabo batshelayo, sometimes babe few, and then you think, okay, but right, khona lo ozomtshela onomlomo, guys. So it stays within immediate family until maybe that week when things are going to happen. Okay, don't give abantu isikhathi to do all the necessary preparations now on their side, other necessary preparations, because people are capable. So yeah, with the lobola negotiations, uthola ukuthi abantu kuney'nkinga nje manje singasahlangana, abantu abasafiki, umuntu ubanjwe inkunzi, hey umuntu nje. It was exciting when the letter was coming, but now umuntu seki like ku-shut down mode and everything. Siphila nabantu. Okay? And then you get a situation, okay, now. And then even with as the preparations, guys, for the wedding, still you need to be careful who you are preparing with, guys. I'm always going to say this. Not everyone who smiles at you is your friend. Not everyone who smiles with you is has the best interest at heart for you. So even with the preparations, you need to know who you're preparing with, and up to what limit, and about how many people knows your things, guys. Because this is still after the negotiations, this is still preparation. It's still preparation, né? And it's still something. It's not sealed, signed and sealed yet. So what's going on, the colors, everything, guys. You need to be careful also, because sometimes in between the preparations, like you were sure, which you know what, things are going to be covered. Isn't that sahlangani? Hey, hey, you need to know who you're preparing with. Even with the bridesmaids that we ask, you need to be sure of your people. You need to be sure of your people. Okay. Comes the wedding day. Your gown. It's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful that we want to share ezinye izinto, but access to that room whenever your gown is, or access to your gown, should be very, very, very limited even to you and your mom, if possible, or limited if just two people, because guys, it does not, the umuntu akadingi the whole dress to do something. You need to know that umuntu udinga only one small thing, which is sometimes it can be the cotton of that gown. Sometimes it can be a small thing, something that you never realized. omunye umuntu athe ulenga intambo lana yazi ukuthi ilento yakho, what do they call it thina siyikhola i-haring but ikothini iyalenga lana, let me cut it for you. That in itself, have you ever heard people saying yazi angazi kwenzakaleni emshadweni wami uvele waphela nje after we got married? I was listening to this story yesterday of somebody who got divorced in 9 days. Uvele nje waphela nje just like that, or uthole umuntu athi I really don't know what happened. Umshado wami, oh yeah, uthole umuntu athi bathi yazi umakoti uthe uyaphuma emnyango wavele waquleka washona. Umkhwenyana uthe uyeza usendleleni esontweni wathola i-accident. Guys, things happen. Uthole bathi umkhwenyana uthe uyothenga amaringa watholakali. Now the issue is amaring. Be careful who you give access to your things. Umkhwenyana umakoti uthe uyaphuma kwavele kwashona umuntu ejardini. Hayibo. Ne? That is a wedding gown. More or less similar to inyongo. Mawuzothelwa ngenyongo. Inyama ezohlatshwa. Ukuhlatshwa and the process yokuhlaba. Of the process of slaughtering also needs to be monitored. Bani ohlabayo kanjani, uhlaba ngasiphi isikhali mayehlaba, usebenzise siphi isikhali, usithathephi lesikhali. Is it something that was given by the family? Have you ever heard kuthiwa abantu emshadweni abantu bagule bangena izibhedlela, abantu so much number of people bahambile ba-admitwa? Uhlabile le ikhala ahlabe ngazo zilungisiwe yini? Guys, there's a lot of preparation that goes beyond just your happiness and excitement, and social media and pictures and inviting our perfect wedding to your wedding. There's more important things, but yes, we get excited. Yes, we are human. And but then you have to think about a lot of spiritual implications and a lot of things that could go wrong, and you need to be very cautious of those things. Isikhali kuhlatshwe ngaso kuhlabe bani kani? Your immediate family needs to be there. You need to be vigilant in what is going on from the word go. Uzwe bathi labantu bashadile, but after a few weeks umkhwenyana uvele washona or umakoti uvele washona, uvele waphathwa ikhanda nje. Okay, and you wonder what really happened. They didn't, because okay, and people will say, but gogo bekungananto, akulahlekanga lutho, akulahlekanga. Yes, akulahlekanga lutho, but khona into ethathiwe. And in isn't that we overlook, as I'm saying, cotton nje ye dress yakho is enough. Le intambo ehlala kuthiwa hayi yazi kulenga intambo yo yazi le label ihleli kabi ithinga ikhathi, yazi kulenga intambo erokweni lakho, yazi this, yazi your shoe. Shoe really not necessary, but yeah, oh man, let me eating yazi idabukile kancane, let me fix it for you. Fixing is fixing. They were fixing. You need to know. No, I think at that moment, like if sikhuluma on a very formal and serious note, not even a lot of people need to access you in your bedroom. Ungabi nalama calls nalabantu abafuna ukuhlala njalo baxoxa nawe bakhuluma nawe. At that moment when you're preparing to go to the church, there's no need for abantu ukuthi baxoxe nawe like bafune nokuhlala. Guys, it's a very, we need to be disciplined. We need to be disciplined in that manner, because izinto azizenzakaleli nje ngomhlolo. There is no coincidence in life, and as once you start accepting that, you'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, so that's that. And then let's get to the one of okay. Also, I'm going to do a video. I think it's more or less very similar to this one, just that I don't have time. Of what is umlahlwa. When we speak about umlahlwa, ukuthi umlahlwa usetshenziswa kanjani noma umlahlwa uyini. That phrase, that word in umlahlwa. So I will try because umlahlwa uyenzeka ke futhi in a family where nge-wedding gown uthola ukuthi kuchithwa lo mshado osowenzeka manje kuthiwa angeke kuphinde kube nomunye futhi ozophinde ashade kuleli khaya or ozophinde aphume ngomshado kuleli khaya. So but that's a totally different story topic because ngifuna ukuyi-separate kancane, right? Yeah. So again, now you get to being to the point or the part of expecting a baby or pregnant. We do photo shoots on it. We footy these days, the young generation really doesn't care how they dress up. But pregnant, you want to exposing is different is nothing. I spoke about cleansings, and I said there's a you don't need ukuba nqunu uma you go to do your cleansing because you are showing your soul. Same as pregnancy. It's very easy for people to detect or to see, to measure the term of your pregnancy. It's very easy. It's very easy to tell people, are you due? How long before you are due? So we need to cover up as much as we can, guys. In maternity wear, in this undergarment where you wear and then you wear your shirt and you wear, you call another thing. You know, in all the days, abantu abadala we used to use amapitikoot, and we were laughing at that. There was a reason for that, but we were laughing. Yes, it's old-fashioned, and then, but there was a reason for that. So you get that you are exposing everything about this pregnancy. It's out there. Forgetting Gucci, you still usafuna ezinye ingane after it for some people. Then you expose it to you. Some people are even just careless, and some people don't even know that touch nje yomuntu. You know, you find people saying, "Yo, umuntu this is a stranger," and you find a stranger coming to you, "Yo, congratulations! When are you due?" And now when you cough out, you find a stranger brushing your tummy. It's fine, guys. It is easy. We're talking about people who use spirits. Spirits are things that are not seen. You cannot see ukuthi umuntu uthatha ukuthinta ngani or what sent that person at that moment. We have people who have so many rituals that they're involved in, or I wouldn't say cults, but so many devilish and dark rituals that people are performing on a daily basis. So be careful ukuthi uthinta ubani, why azokuthinta futhi, because it doesn't matter whether this person is a stranger, akakwazi uyazi yena ukuthi yini enidekayo ngaleso sikhathi. Does not need to touch you. Akakwazi. Respect comes first. How do you touch somebody you don't know? So you need to question those things. You get people who now all of a sudden even at work. So umuntu wena ongasakwazi ukuzenzela lutho, all of a sudden they bring you water, they bring you tea, you are fine with it. They buy you juice, they buy you're fine with it. And then comes the day of delivery. But to umama usele theater. This person has been in labor for 8 to 16 hours. Because even our houses, you are pregnant, but you find that your underwears are lying everywhere. Kunabantu abangenayo, you are pregnant, right? Bayangena abantu. Futhi sometimes unabo abangenzelayo, right? They have access to your underwears. They have access to everything. There's and when I talk about the sensitive things where there's discharge, in your underwears. There's a whole lot of things. Okay. Uh, kunomchamo wakho, which is very easy. It's easy access to you guys. Those things. Um, and then ke you wonder ukuthi umuntu vele wasibathi umuntu usele theater umuntu. There's a lot of things that happened. Umuntu uvele wahlanza umuntu, like there's a lot. Just all of a sudden there's complications. There's a breach. There's let it be because a breach, yes, medically khona into eyenzeke wrong, not because when you gave people you exposed yourself to the danger. I'm not saying whoever totally breach abantu bathole C-section. I myself got C-sections, but let it and I spoke about how people with certain spiritual elements or certain water spirits bear their children or deliver their children. I spoke about it, and I spoke to some of us are not really meant to undergo the normal delivery, okay, process, and there's a reason for that. But again, in even with that, let it be seen which okay, it's not because it's man-made. Yeah, one. So we need to be careful ukuthi who has access to what. We go and buy um, baby clothes with our friends and whoever, and everybody's wowing those clothes. So kumnandi, it's excitement, guys. And that is why abantu abadala bathi ingubo zomntwana ongakaveli, you shouldn't stay with the mother. That's how I know it. Or you shouldn't have them always in like in front of you, who's born all the time. It's something that you, if you buy, you pack it away. So uthola umuntu, and then yes, you buy clothes, and but yazi, okay, umtholile umntwana, umthola right, umntwana seemed fine at birth, and then within 3 months, 2 months, 1 month umntwana uvele wadlula. How? Kanjani? You see, these are the things that we need to be very aware of and be very private. There are things that are need to be private, as much as even a child, a newborn, needs to be a private thing up until a certain period. I lento, hey, I've seen the worst. I've seen a child who's who was 2 days old, a mall. I was like, yeah, no, it's hectic. We are really losing it. 2 days. Okay. So you're exposing this child to also, because now there's energies, guys, and energies are very important. There's energies everywhere. People are using this, people are using that. People futhi masingangena ngeyomntwana, guys, I think I should make it another topic. Lento ye newborn. Good guy, how to handle it as well. Guys, energies. You know, sometimes you are lucky that you go to a clinic, umntwana gives you complications, or umntwana starts acting up, umntwana uyahlanza wenzani, and then you go to a clinic. You are lucky when you uzothola udoctor who knows spiritual things, because udoctor waziyo will tell you ukuthi lento idinga isintu le. It's beyond ilento yethu. Okay? It needs attention of a spiritualist or a healer. You'll be very fortunate, because umntwana uyakwazi ukuthi avele nje aqake, and you understand, umntwana bathi dehydrated, and you wonder ukuthi how udehydrate yini umntwana, uyachange umntwana, ushintsha amehlo, and all of a sudden we need to talk about those things. We need to go back to the old rules if we have to, because leyo ukuthi sibona abantwana abana 2 days emall lento, and umuntu azaba ngamind nokumbonisa everybody. Yes, une prem. The prem is very beautiful. I mean, it's expensive. It's fine. Uzoba nesikhathi where I use the prem. Don't rush it. You know, we yes, we have baby showers, guys. We do have baby showers. I've had 2 baby showers. Okay, I've had 1 baby shower and 1 baby boom. Because the baby boom, my son came before. the date. But even at that, man, hey, there's a lot of things that you need to be careful about. There's a lot that you need to be careful about. That's why I'm saying to you, you need to know your cycle. And even if we are ignorant to some of the signs of our cycle, but at the end of the day, uyabazi wena abantu uphila nabo ukuthi hey, lapha yi-no go area, i-danger zone. Umuntu uhamba na this red flag yokuthi no go area. And as much as you try to deny it, in deep down you know. So we really need to be careful about what we expose, when, who we engage or who we involve. Is ema preparation in wezinto zethu. That's very important, and those are the kind of things that as healers we need to teach about. Asingajabulini kuphela ukuza kwemali, but nabantu asibatsheleni iqiniso lokuthi mawuhamba kanje, this is, you know, mawuyihamba kanje lento, imphumela wayo yilento. You understand? Sometimes even if you are a man and you see this happening with your girlfriend, it's your first baby, no too. If you know izinto eziright, tell them ukuthi yazi ukuthi mina ngiyibona kanje lento yakho, and it's not going to end up nice. It's not going to favor us, my isphetho sayo. Because yes, it might be cute, you know, and especially with first time experience of pregnancy, it's cute. It's your emotions are up there, excited about this new journey in your life, but also there's a lot of risks involved. So we really need to be careful about those kind of things. Ngiyabonga kakhulu, guys, and I hope this is very helpful to some people who never got closure, or who never got really answers to what really happened to mishado yabo. Thank you so much.